Welcome. I'm going to show you a tour of my garage gym. It's also a shop for bikes. It's a light maintenance and repair shop as well as an auto detailing shop. Full overhaul bike capabilities here as well. So I hope the audio is coming through. We're working on improving the audio game, especially from the bike race video, if anyone hasn't noticed that. So I'm going to start you up top. One of the things I like to do is go use all the cubic space available, right? So you go from high to low and you make sure you take everything overhead that you can. So that gets the bikes up and out of the way. A couple exceptions. Kane'ohe obviously isn't tall enough to hang bikes on the ceiling anymore. So his two bikes here is Stealth F24X. We got a review video coming up on that soon. This is the one he rode. He's got several hundred miles on this bike, and then his classic is 20-inch Giant, which he's nearly outgrown at this point, but still a great bike that he rides from time to time. Lindsay's bike, this is her mom's bike. She didn't ride this one as much anymore since she got her Trek, but still very near and dear to the family. And then this is my road bike, Giant Contend 3, gold chain, represent, fresh and so clean as always. I just rebuilt the drivetrain on that one. I was very excited. I was so excited I didn't even bother filming a video on it. It was just so much fun to do. And then if we move on, this is the bike I've had the longest. Bought this one back in 2011, 2012, I think. I'd have to look and see. I bought it off Craigslist, but bought it for about 100 bucks. 1988 Specialized Hard Rock, came with big fat tires. I've hybridized it out, overhauled the drivetrain. And then here we go. I'm building another set of wheels for it to go back to its mountain bike so we can go and shred when we move to Hawaii. Then this is my favorite piece, so we're going to switch back into workout mode now. The Rogue Dog Sled 1.2. This is the most versatile piece of gear. Take this one all over the place. I've taken this one to Spain. I've fitted it in household goods. Hook it up, drag it. You can do anything under the sun with it. It takes plates. You can put a person on there, kids, adults. Everybody can just pile on it. You can take them for a ride with the sled. It's one of the oldest workouts devised by man. Okay, carrying on with the workout gear. Kettlebells, boom. Kettlebell Kings. Can't go wrong. Fantastic. They start from 8 kilograms. The heavy boy here is 32 kilos. That's about 72 pounds. It's everything you need. If you're really creative, you can get an entire workout done with nothing but kettlebells. But a fantastic tool. Took a couple of those to Spain anyways, the heavy ones. But this is kind of the core of the home gym right here. So the Rogue, I think it's at RML3. It's the Monster Light series. So it's the 3-inch by 2-inch. Takes the standard west side, as well as the 1-inch plate spacings anyways, so highly recommend it. You can hang a TRX from the bar. Now one thing, because this is an 8-foot ceiling, pull-ups are kind of sketch. You're getting a little close, a little bit sketch here, as well as the plate. This is kind of, you got to watch your knees. Dumbbells on the top, bumper plates on the bottom. And this is a regular Rogue Barbell 2.0. Great piece of gear. I don't get too picky about barbells. But bands, everything, this rack takes just about anything under the sun that you can think of. And again, all those plates load great on the sled. So it's got a bench. This is the something like a $100 Amazon bench. It's sturdy enough, it works fine, rated to 800 pounds, but you can easily do bench press in here. We move this floor around just fine as well. And of course, typically, this is Lindsay's Trek Verve 3. Excuse me, where are my manners? Drive side out always. This is Lindsay's Trek Verve 3 that we just got a few months ago. We put a lot of miles on it. It's been just a lot of fun to get out and ride as a family. Disc brakes, love this bike. Team daily naturally. So anyways, we'll come back here. I'll just show you the storage area that we got. And this is important. You got to have storage, right? Because I've got all my shop chemicals. This is some of the maintenance parts I got on the Ready 6. Before we move, I'm going to do oil changes. I run Rotella. This is the best for flat tap and cam engines. We're not getting into that, but I use the ATF in my manual transmission, believe it or not. But it's not story time not story time in the shop here. But this is the bike rack that we use. It hangs up nice and tidy. This is the Kuat Transfer 3, 3-bike transfer, 3-bike rack. You don't need to take the wheels off. This thing is super fast. We love it. It takes no time to just put it on the 4Runner, and then we all go for a bike ride. So anyways, this is storage, and then if we were living here any longer, I would have built a more proper bin storage rack so I could really cube the space out, like I was talking about, going high to low, high to low, using all the space you got available. One more thing I want to show you. Obviously we got a board for riding workouts. I love my flags. Let's take a look up before we go. So these are flags of all the places that I've been deployed to, starting with Ukraine, Uganda, Iraq, Poland, and then Spain. And then this is the flag that we had up at our camp out in Uganda. So that flag is very, very special to me. It's been through a lot, both on deployment as well as all over the world. So I always keep that one in a prominent spot. It means a lot to me. And then of course here's my home state of Georgia, where home state of Georgia and the two adopted home states, Hawaii, South Carolina, and then, you know, Alistair, the classic poultry flag. Here's the auto detail station. So this is for the truly obsessed, right? So you've got your 2-bucket wash rack here, 2-bucket dollies, my electric pressure washer, which is one of my favorite tools. I love this thing. Bucket for washing the wheels, grease gun caddy. This thing keeps your grease gun from making a mess. Love that thing, and all my chemicals. Yeah, what's not to love? This is kind of the auto detail section. I do want to show one more thing over here, the microfiber rack. So if you come with me, this is another thing I'm really proud of. Hard to get a good angle on that, but all my microfibers top, terry cloth towels and pads at the bottom, and then deeper, dirtier used towels and some less often used chemicals at the very bottom. So you got to stay clean. Got to stay clean. Let's see. My favorite tool in the entire shop is probably this DeWalt 20 volt. I use this tool almost every day. I never sweep the garage, keep it super clean. Just fire up the electric blower and it blows everything outside. So what's not to love? Well, this is a pretty sweet piece of gear. Boom, 1,000-pound club. Keep my gym bag. That's pretty neat. But anyways, yeah. So DeWalt 20 volt system. Switched over to that. Let's see. Tim got my 18 volt stuff. So keep that tidy, Tim. Keep working on it. Great set of gear as well. But anyways, just want to show you around the shop. Show you what the stuff that we're working on and the gear that we used to work out. So actually, back up 1 second. I want to rack the barbell real quick just to show how this works. So small hack, right? Anytime you buy this, it helps to take a paint pen and number the freaking letters, so you're never worried about if you've actually set that up correctly. It's a lot easier to do this. So yeah, the barbell storage on the side is super, super handy. And so then you can set your plates up with there, and then let's see, just so that everybody's got a clean visual here. This is how quick all this stuff converts, and I'm kind of proud of this, right? So I can use myself real quick. Anytime I need to work on a bike, it comes together just like this. So this is just, I mean, get super professional with it. It makes it a whole lot easier to work on a bike. You can just throw it up in a stand. And away you go. Just like that. So this actually, Commander Mike O'Beirne gave me this one back in, I believe we're in Norfolk, I don't remember where, but he said, hey, I'm moving to Hawaii. I got too much stuff. Do you have a good home for it? So thank you again, Commander O'Beirne. I've been using it well. Obviously, I've built several bikes with it. Love using this thing, so thank you again. Holds up nice and compact. Disc brakes are sweet. So anyways, that's our home gym. I think we've got it all covered here. So bike shop, gym, light maintenance, auto shop, and detail shop. I think we covered a little bit of all of it. So that's all for now. We will see you in Hawaii when we set it up next time. Aloha for now.